It's that time of year, gift giving time. But what to get for that photography gear snob on your list? Or maybe for yourself, because you know what? Sometimes gifting yourself something is the order of the day. It's been a tough year. Be kind to yourself. Raymond and I have come up with a list of ideas, and I have a giveaway for you. This video is sponsored in part by KEH, and I have a $250 KEH gift card to give away to one lucky viewer. I'll explain how to enter to win that a little bit later in this video. Okay, so the idea of budget is relative. Some folks have larger budgets, others smaller, and it's certainly okay to not give anything at all this year. Again, it's been difficult. Money might be tight. You might not be able to get out and shop like you would normally like. But shopping online, shopping used, or gift cards can get the job done. We've come up with a range of ideas for different budgets. But first, a shout out to KEH, who is not only sponsoring this portion of the video, but they are also providing a $250 gift card to one of you. If you are not familiar with KEH, they buy and sell used photography gear. I have used them to sell my own gear for quite a while, even before I started formally working with them. You can get a free quote online or schedule a virtual appointment with an expert buyer to see how much your gear is worth. I've done both. They are also one of the few companies I would trust to purchase used gear from because they know how to thoroughly inspect and test gear before anything substandard would ever get into your hands. And they are also open about their classifications of gear on their site, what condition it's in. You can sell stuff that you don't use to get cash for gifts or new gear, or you can trade your gear for a KEH credit and find something previously loved on their site for you or someone else. I am also a KEH affiliate, which means that if you use my links to buy from or sell to KEH, I get a modest commission, and right now you get a 5% discount if you're purchasing used gear and a 5% bonus if you're selling gear. It's a win for you and for me if you use those links, so check the description for them. Okay, back to the video. First, there are very few photographers who would turn up their nose at a prime lens. A prime lens is a lens that does not zoom, which may seem a little bit limiting, but only partially. What prime lenses deliver on is extremely sharp image quality and usually stellar low light performance through wide open apertures. It pays to know which camera system your loved one uses because you want to get them the right lens for their brand. Primes can be expensive, but they are often less expensive than zoom lenses. And like most things, they trade at a discount used. That leads us deeper to more prime lenses. And here's where things can get super snobby, but surprisingly capable and affordable. MMount lenses are manual focus lenses, generally prime lenses that can be adapted for use on many modern mirrorless cameras. With MMount, unless you're shooting a Leica MMount camera, you'd need an adapter, but they are available for virtually every brand. MMount lenses from Leica, Voigtlander, or even newer brands like 7 Artisans can be among the sharpest lenses available. And they're great in low light with wide apertures, but they're also lenses with personality. For the premium buyer, go with a Leica MMount lens. For most of the rest of us, there are many great options that won't break the bank. Using an MMount lens for many photographers is like driving a car with a manual transmission. You're a part of the machine. It's not necessarily the quickest way to shoot, manually focusing for each shot, but many photographers enjoy taking their time to compose and focus. For me, it brings me that much further into the creative process, and that process is what brings me back to photography and the joy it brings me every single day. On a related note, we are going to be showing you in the very near future how we're actually autofocusing on our Nikon Z mount cameras with M-mount lenses, and even older Nikon lenses that will not normally autofocus on a Nikon Z camera. Raymond is running with that, and everything that he is showing me so far is changing the game for bringing older, fully manual lenses into the 21st century. And if that sounds interesting, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you see when that video goes live. Back to gifts. Let's go snobbier for a second. film. As far as I can tell, KEH has the largest collection of film cameras known to mankind, and they're all for sale. I can't actually back that assertion up with any numbers, but Raymond and I have browsed through their collection more than once, more than twice, more than a few times, because Raymond would actually love to see a particular film body under the tree this year. Anyway, film cameras sell for pennies on the dollar compared to their heyday, and for the gear snob on your list, an old mint condition or fully broken in film camera might not be their everyday camera, but for an interesting adventure ripe for mindful photography, many photographers have film on their mind. The romance of it, the physical nature of it, and the character that it brings with different film stocks. The next best thing to shooting with film are Fujifilm cameras. I don't know a single photographer who does not enjoy the Fuji X100 series of very capable cropped sensor point-and-shoot cameras. Like those prime lenses we talked about earlier, there's no zooming here, but the quality and character that Fuji cameras bring, particularly with their revered film simulations, they're a delight. And even when someone has Nikon, Canon, Sony, Leica, or one of the others as their primary brand, Fujifilm, particularly with the X100 series, has made quite a number of people more brand neutral when it comes to their relaxation or their therapy camera. Other items not to forget are tripods and bags. These can run the gamut in terms of budget. I've never met a photographer who would turn down a travel tripod or a new or used case or backpack because, well, you can simply never have too many. Vintage is in, so used is a very viable option for photography bags in particular. For me, I like having the option on any given day of a super big bag, a medium bag, or a small and light bag. And I'm not against bringing multiple bags on the same multi-day adventure to always have the right bag for the day of shooting at hand. Now you're probably wondering about that gift card giveaway. We'll get there. But first, gift cards are the last thing on our list and are the perfect way to customize your gift to your budget. You can purchase the gift card in any denomination, to your loved one's favorite local camera shop, to a larger retailer, or to KEH. And while you can purchase gift cards for KEH on their website, starting right now, you can enter to win a $250 gift card to KEH. I have a link in the description where you will enter your name and email address, and one random person will win. I have more details in the description of this video, and there are more details at the form at that link. Be quick though. You'll only be able to enter for a week from the time that I share this video. A big thank you to KEH for the gift card and for sponsoring a portion of this video. Remember that I do have several other links in the description. I have a couple of links to KEH, one link and code for you to get a free quote on selling your gear, along with a 5% bonus on top of that quote, and another link and code to get a 5% discount on purchasing gear from them. And then I have a few Amazon links to some new gear items that I mentioned in this video. So, happy shopping. And if you have any good photography snob gift ideas, let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and good luck winning the gift card.